In the previous one, we learned about a photonics and renewable energy laboratory that has developed a new method for measuring the solar energy produced by bifacial solar panels. In this video, we will learn that there are many stories in the media that frequently depict how daily stress can have a negative impact on people's lives, ranging from physical health to mental and emotional well being. However, there is some good news regarding the experience of daily stress as people age. So, let's get started it. There is something about getting older that makes you less stressed. This could be the kinds of social roles we take on as we get older. As younger people, we may be juggling more responsibilities such as jobs, families, and homes, all of which contribute to daily stress. However, as we get older, our social roles and motivations shift. Older people talk about wanting to make the most of their time. The research team used data from the National Study of Daily Experiences (NSDE), a national study led by Almeida at Penn State that collected detailed data on daily life from over 40,000 days in the lives of over 30,000 adults over a 20-year period beginning in 1995. Respondents ranged in age from 25 to 74 at the start of the study and were invited to take part as part of the larger midlife in the United States MIDUS project led by the University of Wisconsin Madison Institute on Aging. For 8 days, respondents took part in phone interviews that assessed their daily stress levels. These daily assessments were repeated at approximately 9-year intervals, resulting in a 20-year longitudinal daily diary. The researchers observed a reduction in the effect of the daily stress in both the number of daily stressors reported by people and their emotional reactivity to them. Stressors were reported on nearly 50% of days by 25 years old, while on 30% of days by 70 years old. In addition to a reduction in the number of daily stressors reported, Almeida and his colleagues discovered that as people age, they become less emotionally reactive to daily stressors when they do occur. According to Almeida, who noted that daily stress decreases steadily until the mid-50s, when people are least affected by stress exposures, a 25-year-old is much grumpier on days when they experience a stressor. But as we age, we really figure out how to decrease those exposures. While these findings show a decrease in daily stressors report and reactivity into the mid-50s, Almeida noted that early indicators suggest that older age into the late 60s and early 70s may bring more challenges and a slight increase in instances of daily stress. With this discovery, Almeida anticipates the next round of Midas data collection, which will be the first since the COVID-19 pandemic began in early 2020. The new round of data collection will allow Almeida and his colleagues to assess the pandemic's impact on daily stress reactivity. Growing older between the age 35 and 65 is very different from growing older between the age of 65 and 95. They have started to see that in the data already, but this next round of data collection and analysis will give them an even better understanding of what that looks like. He said that he will be in a early 60s at the end of the next post-pandemic data collection in a couple of years. and when he started this project, he was in his late 20s. During this study of midlife, his own development occurred, and it has been enlightening to watch these findings play out in his own life. We are all aging and growing older in different ways, according to Almeida. How we age is determined not only by the challenges we face but also by how we respond to those challenges. A lot of his previous research looked at these small daily stressors: being late for a meeting, arguing with a partner, caring for a sick child, and discovered that their emotional responses to these events predict later health and well being, including chronic conditions, mental health, and even mortality. It's encouraging to see that as we get older, we get better at dealing with these stressors. On average, the experiences of daily stressors will improve rather than worsen. As questions, as younger people, what are some of the things that contribute to daily stress? What do the older people talk about? Respondents ranged in age from what at the start of the study and were invited to take part as part of the larger midlife in the United States Midas project. Stressors were reported on nearly 50% of the days by which years old, and while only 30% of the days by which years old. The experience of daily stress will what rather than worsen. I will wait for your answers in the comment box. Thank you so much for watching and supporting my efforts. Good luck and stay safe.